Good morning, everybody out there in Math Land. Today, for 4th grade, we will be doing our Chapter 12 practice review. This is found on page 601 of your math textbook. It's a pretty short review. We are going to get through it, and then your assignment will be on the math book online through Edutone, also known as My Portal. It'll be the Chapter 12 practice test. So you will do that today before your test tomorrow. Okay, so this chapter was actually pretty short. It only had 4 lessons. So this review, instead of being 2 pages long, is only 1 page back and forth. Back and front. So let's do that now. First, find the perimeter of the rectangle. The formula for perimeter was perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 2 times 15 plus 2 times 13. 2 times 15 is 30 plus 2 times 15 is 30. 2 times 13 is 26. When you add these two numbers together, you get 56 what? Yards. Not square yards, just yards. Perimeter is just the word without the square. Perimeter here. 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So that would be 2 times 23 plus 2 times 29. Sorry about that, everybody. Lots of allergies this morning. 2 times 23, that's 46. Plus 2 times 29, that's 58. And now, 58. And now 46 plus 58, so I'm going to do that over here. 58 plus 46. 8 plus 6 is 14, carry 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 and 4 make 10. So that would mean 104, what? Millimeters. Put them in little bubbles so we can find those final answers. There we go. Perimeter over here. So perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. 2 times 55 plus 2 times 46. That's the length, that's the width. 2 times 55, let's see, 50 plus 50 is 100, and 5 plus 5 is 10, so that's 110, plus 2 times 46, so 40 plus 40 is 80, 6 and 6 make 12, so 92. So this would be 202 centimeters. And over here, no panicking because we see a fraction. That's not allowed. Okay. Perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So that means 2 times 7 plus 2 times 10 and 2 12s. 2 times 7, that's 14. Plus 2 times 10, 12. So 2 times 10, that's 20. And 2 times 2, 12. That is 4 12s. So now we do 14 holes plus 20 holes. That is 34 holes. No fraction plus this fraction is just that fraction. There we go. Alrighty. Area. For area, our formula is length times width. So find the area of the rectangle. Area equals length times width. So area equals 58 times 37. I can't do that in my head, so I'm going to go here. 58 times 37. 7 times 8, that's 56. I carry 5. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5 is 40. Clear the trash. Placeholder. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry 2. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. 6 plus 0 is 6. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 7 is 11. Carry 1. That would be 2. So area equals 2,146 squares, since this is area, meters. Okay, over here. You're not allowed to be worried, remember? So no worried about that. A equals length times width. Area equals length times width. So area equals 7 times 13 and 1/2. In order to do that, this is how I would do it. The denominator of any whole number is 1. I'm going to turn this into improper fractions. 2 times 13, that's 26. 26 plus 1 is 27, with the same denominator of 2. So now 1 times 2 is 2. 7 times 27. 7 times 7, that's 49, carry 4. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4, 18. So it's 189 divided by 2. Now, I can't do that on the top of my head, so I'm going to go over here and do 189 divided by 2. 2 fits into 18 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Drop the 9. 2 fits into 9 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 left over. We use the Hart method. 9, 94, and 1/2. So area equals 94 and 1/2 square inches. Nice. Okay. A rectangle has an area of 60 square feet. The dimensions are whole numbers. What are all the possible dimensions of the rectangle? This is an interesting question. So they say that the area of this rectangle is 60. That means that the length and the width, which are whole numbers according to the problem, have to equal 60. That means what factors of 60 are there? What do they exist? Well, let's see the factors of 60. It can be 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12, or 6 times 10. All of those are the possible dimensions of that rectangle. So it can be 1 foot by 60 feet. It could be 2 feet by 30 feet. It could be 3 feet by 20 feet. It can be 4 feet by 15 feet. 5 feet by 12 feet. And 6 feet by 10 feet. All these are the possible dimensions. You don't need to write them again. You don't need to write them again backwards, because these are dimensions would be the same no matter if you flip it. Sorry, I had a little light. The light kind of flickered there for us. Sorry about that. Okay, find unknown measures. So, find the unknown measure of the rectangle. So, if the area equals length times width, and they give you that the area is 48, they don't give you the length, but they do give you what the width is. So we got to figure out 3 times what equals 48. The best way to do that is to divide. 3 fits into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Drop the 8. 3 into 18 is 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. There it is. So the length is 16 yards. It doesn't have to be square yards, because the 48 is the area. The length and the width is just yards without that square. Okay, so give me 1 second. All right, we go over here, perimeter. So the perimeter is 90 centimeters, okay? So this is 12. That means that automatically this side is also 12. So that means, this is how I would think about it. 12 plus 12 plus a number plus another number, which is the length right here, would equal the perimeter, right? Because in the perimeter, you gotta add up all the sides. So let's see, 12 plus 12 is 24. 24 for these two numbers equals the perimeter, which is 90. In order to do this, this is how I figure it out. What's 90? In order to know what's left, we have to subtract, right? Opposite operation, so 90 minus 24. I go up here because I can't do it in my head. 8, this is 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 8 minus 2 is 6. So 66. That means that these two blanks have to equal 66, and they have to be the same number. So I have to do 66 divided by 2. 2 into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 into 6 3 times also. So that means that this number is 33, and this number is 33. So the missing side, find the unknown measure, the length is 33 centimeters. There we go. Please rewind that and watch it again if you are not sure how I did it. What are the dimensions of Descartes' rectangle? It says my rectangle, okay, has a perimeter of 10 meters. So the perimeter is 10 meters. All the sides together add up to 10. The length and width have a product of 6 square meters. So the length and width has a product of 6 square meters. So when you multiply the length times the width, you get 6. So what numbers do you know equal 6 when you multiply them? Let's see. It could either be 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. So let's check what the perimeter would be if 1 and 6 were the lengths. So 6 and 1. So if I did 6 plus 6, that would be 12. Plus 1 plus 1, that would be 13, 14. But no, they tell me that the perimeter is 10, so that can be it. So let me switch it to the length being 3 and the width being 2, because that equals 6 too. Let's see. That would be 3 plus 3 would be 6. 6 plus 2 would be 8. And 8 plus 2 would be 10. Oh, there it is. So the dimensions of the rectangle are 3 meters by 2 meters. There we go. Okay. Problem solving with perimeter and area. You want to paint the wall. What is the area of the wall you will paint? Okay, so here's the kicker here. This right here is a window. You don't paint over a window, you paint around the window, right? So we're gonna have to find the area of the whole thing, then find the area of the window and subtract the area of the window from the area of the whole wall. So for the wall, for the window, we're gonna have to find the area of both. So for the wall, area equals length times width. So 10 times 14. That is 140 square feet. For the window, that would be length times width, which is what equals area. So area here would be 4 times 1.5 feet. Okay, cool. So the way I would do this, 4 has a denominator of 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1, so that's 3 over 2. 4 times 3, that's 12. 1 times 2, that's 2. Ooh, that's easy. What is 12 divided by 2? Because remember, a fraction bar is just a fancy division sign. 12 divided by 2, that's a whole number of 6. So 6 square feet is the area of the window. So in order to paint the wall, I need the wall without the window. So 140, take away 6. That leaves me with 134 square feet that actually need to be painted, because I do not paint over windows. Last one. A park director orders 360 feet of fencing. Remember that fencing goes around, so you know that that's perimeter. Does he have enough to surround the tennis court? Let's see. The tennis court, this is 40 and this is 40. This is 20, so this is 20. Perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 2 times 40 plus 2 times 20. This is where they came from. I didn't make those numbers up. 2 times 40, that's 80. 2 times 20, that's 40. That means the perimeter of the whole thing is 120 yards. He says he has 360 feet of fencing. Ooh, this is in yards. This is in fencing. So we have to turn 120 yards into feet to see if we have enough. Well, in 1 yard, there's 3 feet. So what's 3 times 120? 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 360 feet. And that's exactly what he has. So does he have enough? Yes. All right. Keep this paper with you while you are doing your practice test to help you. Please remember, because I am getting all sorts of different information from families, please remember to have an adult check your work before you submit it. Even if you work on your own at first, wait, bring a parent over and say, can you please check my work before I submit it? You have to do that for math and science, because you would kind of be asking me questions in the classroom during an exam, and you don't have me, you have your parents. So make sure that you're using that time effectively, okay? Don't rush through something just because you think it's right. Please do it carefully. Have a parent check it, okay? Thank you so much, and I will talk to you later.